Hello and welcome to the Door Jam, the jam in which people were asked to just make a door. This is a jam that I'm doing in collaboration with Atomic Mixer, who you may or you may not know as a streamer from the Dreamiverse. And they were playing through a bunch of horror games that I recommended for them, and they just kept getting like doors that were jammed. You know, there's a lot of doors in Dreams that jam. You try to open them and they're just jammed. Sometimes you do manage to open a door, and when you try to close it, it just gets jammed. Um, there was all sorts of door jamming happening on their stream that day, and then they suggested like, "Oh hey, Tenya, imagine if you done the door jam," and it made them laugh that I did do the door jam. And we've like actually had some doors, which is really cool because I did not advertise this in any way, shape, or form. There were no tweets, there were no mentions on stream. Um, there's no advertisement whatsoever. Just kind of released this in game and wanted to see what would happen. And we've had a bunch of amazing doors here, and I'm super excited to dive into them. Like, thank you everyone who's entered the door jam. I am excited to like open them and close them, etc. There's also a whole bunch of examples of really cool doors that other people have made in the Dreamiverse here. So if you ever find yourself looking for a door, this is a great place to come and find a door. And let's face it, lots of people need doors all of the time. Um, so like, you know, this is probably the Dreamiverse's premiere door collection now. You know, because it's got all of the best door collections within it, as well as all of these brand new original doors made just for the event. Super exciting. These examples of doors here, for anyone who might not have known what one is, are really cool. But let's dive into the submissions for the evening. Our first one comes from Yami no Neko, and based on the thumbnail, it looks like a fairly standard door. It's for the door jam, it's got imp grab, but there's nothing wrong with a standard door. Also, is this like a little cat flap? Is this a little cat flap? Oh, it's a little cat flap or a dog flap. It's a flap. It's a flap. I'm looking forward to opening up this door. Look, it opens perfect. I could not ask for a door to open any better. And it closes fine. It closes fine. Look. You can open it, you can close it, you can go through it, whether you're a human or a cat or a dog or even a badger. Do you think a badger could fit through that? That might be a security risk. If so, maybe you should get one of those microchips or something so that it only opens for specific cats. I don't know. You don't want badgers coming in your door and foxes, but maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know. It's an open house. But Yami, thank you for creating this door and entering the door jam. It's really cool. Can you swing it? How does it rate on the swing factor? It's nice that it's double sided though. Like, there's a lot to be said about doors that are double sided. I think sometimes that's a thing that can be overlooked. I think it's very handy and very useful when a door is double sided. Yeah, you can't really swing it and you can't really slam it. I have to remove 2 marks for those reasons. No swinging, no slamming. It's an 8 out of 10 door. Yami no Neko, thank you for entering the jam. That's a really cool door. We now move on to this door from Wonderboy Sega 89. This is Dora, the door that opens. It's for the door jam, but they say they kind of like strawberry jam more, and that's fine. That's fine. We've all got different tastes. Now this is Dora, the door, and they're a very happy door. They're very friendly. I'm not sure if I would trust them necessarily. They seem potentially like a sinister door. You know, they welcome you with a smile, but then the second that you walk through them, oh hello, the second you walk through them, it turns upside down, and it's no longer a smile. You know what I mean? Here we go. There we go. Yeah. On one side, it's a smile. On the other, it's not, and then you're just trapped forever behind Dora. But maybe they're not like that. Maybe they are true in their form after all. I don't know. But they're really cool. Open, confirmed, close, work, yeah. I like the way it opens and closes. It's like stop motion. Atomic Mixer is a fan of stop motion. Lots of people are fans of stop motion, and like, yeah, that's cool. The way that's sort of like a stop motion door, and I like the sound effect. Almost sounds like an unlock, but it's okay. It works. Yeah, you can open it, you can close it. You can't slam it, and you can't swing it. So I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. Wonderboy Sega 89, thank you for entering the door jam. That's an 8 out of 10 door. Um, we now move on to a door from Killikif. This is a sci-fi door, and this looks really nice, really exciting, really interesting. Like, this is really cool. It's quite intimidating the way that you're gonna have to crawl through, um, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And it's really, really cool. It seems like I don't know. We're gonna look at it in remix mode. It might not be interactable, but it might be as well. Let's see here. It might interact with the player. Um, does it in fact square to open? Okay, okay. Here we go. Yeah. So let's get a puppet in there. And here we go. Even if it doesn't open or close, it's a fantastic door. It's a wonderful sci-fi door. I did imagine like what sort of, there we go, look at that's amazing, what sort of doors we would get, because there's such a variety of doors out there in people's imaginations, right? And this is a really cool sci-fi door. This is awesome. I'm just going to make it higher, and then we're going to square it, and then we're going to, yeah, there's the true sci-fi experience, jumping through the door while the alien's chasing you, and then oh, no, see, here we go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to manage it, right? Here we go. Jumping through the door while the alien's chasing you, and then closing it. There we go. Closing it behind you so they can't come and get you, just like that. That's a really cool door. You can't slam it, and you can't swing it, so I'm going to remove 2 marks and give it 8 out of 10. But it's a really good door, and Killikif, thank you for entering the door jam. We now have an alien door from Duckonomics. This follows on from that theme. It's an automatic sliding door with sound effects. Let's go. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's very smooth. That's very cool. That's a very good door. It's an alien door, but it's a door. It opens and it closes. You can't swing it and you can't slam it. So I'm going to have to remove 2 marks and give it 8 out of 10. But it's a really cool door. Duckonomics, thank you for entering the door jam. This is awesome. This is really cool. Look at the detail. That is a really cool door, and I look forward to seeing that implemented. A real 8 out of 10 door. And we now have door K471. This is from Tricobalt. It's a large metal door, and it has trigger zone where the door can open when approached by a puppet. Super excited to check that out. First of all, let's just admire this detail here. This is marvelous. And look at the, is this, that's transparent, right? So that is that like, yeah, that's really cool. It's really well done. That's like cool glass. Look at it. Now let's go into remix mode. Let's add in a puppet, and let's see how that goes. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's really cool. It's interesting the way that it responds to like your distance. That's actually just really fun. It's kind of creepy as well, but I like it. I like playing with that. It's quite fun. And that's a really cool door. Massive hinges, incredible transparency, nice reactiveness. It opens and it closes. Oh, look at the locks. Look at the locks as you get close to it as well. It's like just all these details. It's incredible, Tricobalt. It opens and it closes. You can't swing it. Or can you swing it? You can kind of swing it. I suppose it depends how fast you make your character. If I make this character like really, really fast, then maybe I can swing it. Let's see. can't really swing it, unfortunately, and you can't slam it. So I'm going to have to remove 2 marks. But Tricobalt, it is a really good door. I give it 8 out of 10. And we now move on to an abstract thick door. This is from Georgioff, and I'm super excited to check this out. I like abstract doors. And yeah, this could almost be the door to like an abstract fridge, couldn't it? I like the way it spins. Is it spinning? Is it moving away from me? Is it scared? Look, it's moving. It's really interesting. I'm going to have to look at it in edit mode. This is really cool. I love the hole in it. If it was a fridge door, you could see what your dinner was going to be there, which is a really handy feature. I would love a fridge with a window. Now, yeah, here we go. It's swinging open. There we go. So it opens cool and it closes cool. And let's just stamp in a puppet, see how it goes. There we go. Oh, closed on us. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it's like the door to a secret lair, you see. I was saying a fridge door, right? But now that we've got the puppet there, it's almost like it could be the wall of a cavern or a cave, and it's the door to some like secret lair. And it has to be so big, but also hidden, because like the evil people put like big bulldozers and stuff through it. So it's got to be big, but it's hidden, and yeah, this is really cool. It's a great door. It opens well, it closes well. You can't really swing it, and you can't really slam it. So I'm going to have to remove 2 marks and give it 8 out of 10. But Georgioff, thank you for making that door. And now finally, for the door jam, we move on to the Arachnidor from Ito Bear. Let's go. So, oh, it opened. There we go. It opened. Now, it appears as though we can't necessarily close it. And also, I find myself in a position where I think I might have to actually just brick it up for all of our safety. I did worry when I started this door jam that in the end I might have to brick up a door or two, because some doors should not be opened. So, here we go. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Now the door is magnificent. The way the door opens is really cool. It's a door that can't be closed, so I have to remove a mark for that. But and you also can't swing it or slam it. But it does have a massive spider behind it, so +1 mark there. Also, it does allow you to brick it up if you don't like the spider. It's a shame that I did have to brick up one of this evening's doors, but sometimes it happens. It's 8 out of 10 overall, you know. -3 points, but also +1 point. Ito Bear, thank you for entering the jam. And thank you everyone for entering the door jam. I think that was a lot of fun, that was cool. That was just a random little thing. And yeah, that was cool, that was fun. So yeah, until next time, cheerio. Oh, I need to check out this late door, don't I? No. Here's Sci-Fi Door from Vanta Black 16. A late entry to the door jam. And it's not the first sci-fi door we've had this evening. We've had a few different sci-fi doors. It's interesting that so many people thought of sci-fi when they thought of doors. Answers on a postcard and in the comments. Like, what do you think of when you think of doors? Because it seems like a lot of people think of sci-fi. It's just interesting. Let's check how it opens. It opens well, it closes well. That's really cool. It's a totally cool door. Yeah, look at that. Open, close, beautiful. Now you cannot swing on it, and you cannot slam it. So I have to remove 2 marks there, and overall give it an 8 out of 10. But 8 out of 10 is still a marvellous door. You know, it's interesting, it's got this sort of slots at the side, and those bits go up and down there. It's really interesting, genuinely. It's really cool. And Vanta Black 16, thank you very much for entering the door jam. That's awesome. There we go. The door jam just grows and grows. Amazing.